that there was a bridge that collapsed in Baltimore, Maryland. This bridge was hit by a cargo ship that's the size of a skyscraper. The bridge, the Francis Scott Key Bridge, was struck by a cargo ship and collapsed. 6 people went missing immediately. I believe 2 of them to be found and 4 of them to still be missing. Let's check out a quick video of the cargo ship striking the bridge and the bridge collapsing. You got cars going over it. At some point, the lights on the cargo ship went out and that thing changed course. And it was going straight into the bridge. So boom, you still got some cars crossing the bridge. I think they was able to stop most of the cars from crossing at some point because they got a little bit of warning that the bridge was gonna get hit, and boom, the bridge was struck and that thing came down immediately. So there we go. Francis Scott Key Bridge, Baltimore, Maryland, went down upon impact, and this the cargo ship is massive. What's going on here? They said that this was the second bridge to collapse in a matter of days. We got cruise ships burning up. Y'all might not have heard the cruise ships going. Carnival cruise ship had a fire or something on their cruise ship. We got cruise ships running into bridges. We got airplanes falling apart.
I'd like to make that point.
Well, how is it?
In mid air. What's going on?
This ship that was involved in the incident off Western Australia this week.
Yeah, the one the front fell off?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not very typical. I'd like to make that point.
Well, how is it untypical?
Well, there are a lot of these ships going around the world all the time, and very seldom does anything like this happen. I just don't want people thinking that tankers aren't safe.
Was this tanker safe?
Well, I was thinking more about the other ones.
The ones that are safe?
Yeah, the ones the front doesn't fall off.
Well, if this wasn't safe, why did it have 80,000 tonnes of oil on it?
Well, I'm not saying it wasn't safe. It's just perhaps not quite as safe as some of the other ones.
Why?
Yeah.
This ship...
Yeah, so as y'all can see, that water couldn't even get up there. They was having a hard time putting that fire out on that cruise ship. That was a mysterious situation though. What's going on with our bridges, with our infrastructure in the country? I think that they said that that cruise ship was struck by lightning, and that's how it caught fire, by the way. That's what I think is going on with that. So yeah, man. Some folks may call conspiracy and say, you know, it's kind of it might have been a cyber attack on that cargo ship to make the ship change course, then lose power. Boom, and lose power, change course, and go straight towards the bridge. So the power came back on, some type of thick smoke, power loss again. So it's obviously some type of malfunction going on, but it's too late. And this grand bridge comes tumbling down. London Bridge is falling down. Again, prayers out to those that were affected in this terrible tragedy in Baltimore. Again, there have been 4 confirmed still missing. 2 people that were found. These people that were missing were I think they said that they were a crew of construction workers on the bridge. So thoughts and prayers, man, to all those that were affected. We're gonna have another kind of conversation though, regarding this situation, because the folks had a lot to say about the Baltimore mayor. Or is it the governor of Maryland? I think it might be the governor of Maryland. Maryland got a black governor. They got a black, Baltimore has a black mayor. I said that all wrong. Baltimore has a black governor and Maryland has a black governor. I think I'm still saying it wrong. I give up. Let me see if I can find more information about this bridge.
Right now, recovery efforts for the bodies of the 6 construction workers who were on that bridge, they are ongoing, and the investigation into what went wrong continues.
We have team coverage on how the collapse could impact our region for years to come. But first, we want to get right over to Lili Zhang with what we're learning about the victims. Hi, Lili.
Hey, Shamari. So we have learned the names of 2 of the victims. They have been described as very hardworking, family-oriented men. The lives of their families in an instant changed forever yesterday. Now, those 2 men, they have been identified as Miguel Luna and Minor Suazo Sandoval. Both men were identified by CASA. That is an organization serving immigrant and working-class families and advocating for their rights. CASA says both men immigrated from Central America. They have called Maryland home for a little under 20 years each, and they were working when that bridge collapsed.
These construction workers are absolutely essential. They work on the night shifts to repair a bridge that 30,000 people and cars use every day to get to work through the city. Minor and Miguel are just 2 stories, 2 specific examples of thousands of Baltimoreans that are making a contribution to this beautiful country.
Now, Gustavo Torres, who you just heard from, says right now CASA's role in all this is supporting the families of those 2 victims. They say right now the families are requesting privacy. Shamari?
Lili, the NTSB is leading the investigation into what happened. Do we know when we expect to hear from them next?
The last update we heard from NTSB is that they will hold a press briefing at 8 o'clock tonight. We have also heard from the Maryland Governor, Wes Moore, quite a few times since this all unfolded yesterday. We also heard from him today, though as of right now, we have not heard of any planned press conference in terms of any briefings. Shamari?
Thank you for the update, Lili.
All right, so thoughts and prayers to all those that are still missing in this terrible tragedy. But somehow these folks done turned this particular situation into something that we need to address when it comes to being labeled in this country and the racism